Spring is finally almost here, and we know you want to look your best. So we're here today with Lynn Spence to talk about some of her top trends for spring. So Lynn, what are you loving this season?
I think that this is a season that is full of color, full of pattern, huge nod to 70s revival. Don't know if a lot of women are going to love it or not, but it's really fun because it's very specific. So we're looking at lots of flare and boot cut pants, and they actually are great for anybody who's hippie. They really are. The trick is get them to the waist. Get them to the waist, and instead of tucking in, wear something over that's floaty.
Okay.
Because otherwise, it looks like a 70s revival. And what you want to do is do 70s in 2015. So you want to make it modern and your own. We're looking also at shoes that are embellished. We're looking at platforms. I like the ones that are platforms right across because everyone can wear them. They make you look really tall and they look very modern. There's a great sort of Japanese sensibility about them, and they look good with a lot of the clothing that we're seeing now. Maxis are back in dress form, and a lot of them have a prettier sort of a bust line, and a lot of them sweep out, so they're a little bit more glamorous than ones of the past which were skinny. So more women will be able to wear these. Dresses below the knee, lots and lots of sort of stretchy fabrics, a lot of scuba kind of influence, stripes, so on and so forth. But the trick to those is if you are very full around this area, to go with a straighter version or go with a great A-line and let it tip below the knee. Let that hemline come down below the knee because it elongates the body. So for me, that's what I'm looking for. I'm always looking for things that are going to make bodies look better. We're looking at pants now, many, many different kinds of pants. We're still looking at skinny, we're still looking at pattern, but we are looking at the cropped pant that goes right to the mid-calf, and it's a wider leg, and it comes to the waist. Some of the pants can have a pleat and can go right down to the bottom. I think that this length of the mid-calf is probably nice for a lot of girls. You have to wear some kind of a wedge, a heel, or a flat form. If you wear flat ballet, it's not necessarily the greatest thing because you look as if you're quite, it foreshortens you because it doesn't give enough of a leg to show anything at all. And instead of tucking in, you can tuck in. I would say that if you're going to do that look, make sure that the colors are very complementary to each other, if not the same. Even if it's a pattern and the top is a pattern, put it inside, tuck it in, great. If it's not going to match, wear the top out, not too long, because this is fuller, the top can actually be a little bit shorter. Blazers are huge, again, but they're worn really to finish off the look of an outfit. So I would say that unless you're lucky enough to find a blazer that really covers the rear end, opt for a tunic length top underneath that elongates the body, and something that has a bit of a silky finish to it. Something that moves really beautifully, rather than static over static. There are many, many things that match now. So there are tops and skirts that match so that it makes it look like a dress. That looks very, very chic. There are some great things out there, great pieces that can either be reversed or they do, even if they match, they're a reverse pattern. Okay. So that looks incredibly chic. We're still mixing patterns. I will do it till the day I die. But I think that you need something that solidifies that. Kimonos are huge, and I think that they're now the new evening coat. So beautiful long kimonos that are very simply cut and that float, so that you can wear that over a little black cocktail dress, or you could do it over a pair of very skinny pants and a top. There's something very ethereal about that, but again, it's edgy. So your accessories need to be edgy also. So maybe more of a graphic necklace, because everything is soft, then add something hard to it to make it a bit more modern. That will look absolutely great. A-line dresses are definitely on the upsweep because they look so great on people. Make sure that they fit snugly across the bust and that the armhole is high enough, and then the flare begins right after that. And they do I think they look beautiful in a structured fabric. So fabrics are very important right now. You know, there are so many dresses and pants that are made out of ponte that stretch like crazy, and they are a girl's best friend because you can wear something slim to the body and they actually hold you in.
That's important.
They work a little harder than most. I think we're looking at, again, dramatic necklaces, beautiful sort of, you know, statement necklaces, but we're also looking at fine, multi-stranded, beautiful Tiffany-inspired or Tiffany pieces that have some kind of a locket or a key or a medallion on them, but several of them.
Okay.
And that's very, very pretty and it looks great. Glasses are, you know, they're bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, that's perfect.
So we're still fine. We're good. And I think that statement earrings might be replacing some of the more statement necklaces. So we're going to see a lot of drop earrings that are intricate and are stones and gold and pearls. And we're looking at strands of long gold pearls with lots of chains to make them a little bit tougher. Embellish shoes for sure, embellish jackets for sure. We're looking at bomber jackets. In lieu of a blazer, a bomber jacket that's very full on the body. Again, structured, I find sometimes works better than not, with a longer, sort of a silkier piece underneath it. Masculine, always revert back to feminine. It seems to work the best. We're looking at skirts that are... The pencil is always going to be there because it's become a classic. But there is a fuller skirt now out there. It is not for everybody. Because if you're full at the waist, you really should do something that's flat and pleated but sewn down. And then the pleats can start a little lower down if you're going to choose that silhouette. And don't do short, do below the knee. Because again, it lengthens the body. But anything that is gathered all the way around here adds weight to somebody who already has that. If you're skinny, that's the skirt for you. It looks spectacular. And waists in dresses now. Set-in waists, bands, A-line skirts, short sleeve. The sky's the limit. Lots of print, a lot of print on dresses. Graphic print, paisley print, floral prints, but I think that for a demographic that's very young, very pretty, soft, ethereal prints are lovely, but as we age, I find that more graphic floral prints are certainly more of a statement for us because there's more structure that's added to the body.
For sure, makes sense. All right, one last question for you, Lynn.
Yes.
Of all those wonderful trends, which one are you going to be most rocking this spring? Which one is the one for you?
I think I have to try wider leg pants. Yeah. I'm going to do it for sure. I've got a couple of pairs already. I have a wider leg jean. I'm going to try it.
All right, well, maybe we'll see that on the next Fashion Friday.
You know you will.
All right, thank you so much, Lynn, for chatting with us.
Thank you.